Okay, it is great to have you in today. So, you know how we have like little different mechanisms we use during the week, like Colin's right, Colin's wrong. We do that, right? And we have some little things we do. Blazing Five, we bet our NFL games. So we have found ourselves, Joy, in the last year. We play a game occasionally where a team will hold a press conference or say something, and I just don't like how it lands. And because you and I are in the media, there are times that the media is pretty good at knowing how to hold a press conference and what to say and how it lands. These are general managers. These are owners. Sometimes they say stuff like John Gruden today about Nathan Peterman that he probably shouldn't say and probably doesn't land great in the room. So we're going to play presser cooker. So this is a new game where it's a intense press conference. Do we have an open, or we don't have an open? We have a low budget right now. So, Joy, let's go. We're going to play. You tell me who I am. We'll have a press conference and start with a team. Presser cooker.
Okay, there we go. You are the Cowboys GM.
Okay,
so
hold on.
Start with the Cowboys.
Okay, for our radio audience, I'm putting on a Cowboys hat.
All right.
Okay, I am a Cowboys general manager right now, Stephen Jones.
All right, with Ezekiel Elliott down in Cabo, what do you think of the way he is handling his holdouts?
Well, I think Oxnard is a beautiful place. Of course, we'd love to have Zeke here. He's a good player, but running backs are not needed. We all know this. Emmitt Smith was the first superstar running back that really led a team to a championship, and even then we had Troy Aikman. We love Zeke, but this is a Super Bowl-bound team. We'd like to wrap this thing up. He's a good young man. He's been a very productive player. But we're not going to start the trend of paying guys massive money and letting them dictate terms. This is not the NBA. We love Zeke, but we have great players. We got a lot of mouths to feed here, and I'm going to make sure we can keep all these great players. We're going to keep Amari. We're going to keep Dak. We're going to keep Byron Jones, and to do that, we have a hard salary cap in this league. So I love Zeke. I love my kids. I don't always give them what they want.
You really got into character there. All right, let's go down to Miami. Put on your Dolphins hat. You're the Dolphins GM.
Can I spray myself with water?
You're definitely
so it
going
looks
to
like
need
I'm
some sunscreen.
sweating?
Yes.
All right.
Before you go outside so you don't sweat it off. All right. Your head coach, Brian Flores, just said journeyman quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick is winning the quarterback battle versus Josh Rosen. Who do you want to see get the job?
Well, as the Dolphins general manager, okay, we're trying to find a quarterback, not win a beard-growing contest. If I was trying to win the beard-growing contest, I'd have named John Goulet or Ryan Fitzpatrick my starting quarterback. You know, the reality is with Ryan Fitzpatrick, he is a veteran and a tremendous asset to any organization. He has been in this league 15 years. We really like Ryan Fitzpatrick, but he is a substitute teacher, and Josh is the teacher. And like a young teacher, we're going to accept some mistakes as a school district. We know Josh is not a refined, finished product yet, but we are not a refined, finished product as an organization. So we're going to start Josh, have the very capable, smart, capable veteran backup, Ryan Fitzpatrick. But I think we owe our fans, our offensive line, our coach, and our organization start now. What are we waiting for? Josh has been in this league. Remember, he went to college 3 years. He's already played a year. These are no more baby steps. If Josh can't elevate players now, why am I to believe he can do it in 5 years? Pressure's on Josh. Pressure, by the way, is on me as a GM of the Dolphins. We're all having to win games. So if I'm going to ask Josh, I'm going to ask him the same thing I ask of myself. We have to win now, and we have to deliver now. I'm going to ask Josh the same thing I ask of my coach and myself. Get to work early, work hard, and win games.
Well said. All right, Colin, put on your Raiders hat because you are now the Raiders head coach, John Gruden. So now you're the head coach. Coach, yesterday you said ex-Bills quarterback Nathan Peterman is starting to grow on you, even though he's had some rough games in his career. Was this a shot at your current quarterback, Derek Carr?
Listen, I was a broadcaster for 10 years, a very good one. That former company Colin Coward used to work at paid me a lot of money to be a television star, and I was. I think a little too much TV star yesterday. Nathan Peterman's a good kid. I like Nathan Peterman. He's never going to start for us. That's not a shot at him. He's a backup in this league, maybe a third-teamer, maybe goes to the XFL. He's a fine young man. I like Nate Peterman. Derek Carr is exceptional. Okay, Derek Carr's a B quarterback right now. My job is to make him an A quarterback. That's my responsibility. We have not done a good job in Oakland for Derek Carr. We've had upheaval on the roster. We've had bad offensive lines. We thought financially, move on from Amari Cooper and Khalil Mack. That is not on Derek Carr. I am responsible for taking Derek Carr to the next level. So far, he's been a very solid B-plus quarterback. I'm going to make him an A quarterback. I'm going to support my quarterback. I like Derek Carr. I like him a lot. I like Derek Carr a lot. I don't want this to be misinterpreted. I like him a lot. Nate Peterman's a good kid. Okay, Derek Carr's a good quarterback. My job's B to A. That's my responsibility. He's going to be the car that drives us to the Super Bowl, even if we don't know where we're playing right now.
Strong words from the quarterback whisperer. I like that line, too. Always good for a line. All right. We are heading down to Cabo San Lucas. Love Cabo. And you are now Ezekiel Elliott's agent. Got to keep the sun off the face there. Are you getting comfortable? All right. It's kind of a controversial move that you guys went down to Cabo. How do you respond to the criticism that your client is making a bad move by training down in Mexico?
This place beats Oxnard. Tell you that right now. Listen, we have everything we need to get Zeke ready for the NFL. Gyms, trainers, and guava smoothies. My client is less of a distraction here than he would be at training camp. Okay, I don't want him getting in all the news and being interviewed up in Oxnard. I got a house down here. It is beautiful. It's right behind me. We got trainers and guava smoothies. And he's down here. By the way, we're closer to the equator than Oxnard. It's 97 degrees today. It's a tremendous work environment. And the only route Zeke needs to know, his bank routing number. Okay, we're going to get this done. I love the Cowboys. I think I'm doing the Cowboys a favor right now. Hold on. Rum is delicious in August. I think I'm doing the Cowboys a favor right now. I'm keeping him in Mexico, away from TMZ, away from Los Angeles, away from the Cowboys, away from the Dallas Morning News, away from Fox Sports, away from distractions. We train, we run on the beach. We'll max 2 guava smoothies a day. We are doing them a favor, and we're going to get this done. That's how I would handle these press conferences.
Just smoothies, huh?
You know what? I gotta be honest with you. I look pretty cool when I'm in Mexico. Not gonna lie. I'm pretty good.
These are some sunglasses.
Yeah, so that's our presser cooker. And what we're insinuating is sometimes, I think just like politics, I think the more honest you are with people, the easier it is. I think the more honest you are, I think everybody is lying to everybody. Politicians, you don't trust them. And your bosses in America, nobody trusts their boss and their mayor and their politician and their coworkers. And you can't trust the media. And the Congress has like a 15% approval rate. And when you can go out and just cut to the chase, be authentic. I mean, we got a guy in the White House is to a lot of people, the reason he's there is a big chunk of America thinks he's more authentic. I may not be one of them. But the point being is if you give off the sense that you are cutting through the nonsense, cutting through the red tape, cutting through opinions held for PC reasons, it's very powerful. And I think a lot of times with these press conferences, I think John Gruden, I will say this, John traded Khalil, traded Amari, and hasn't shown Derek Carr any love. John's getting to the point now, it's almost like he's anti-star. You got to have about 6 of those guys to win championships. Put your arms, John. Put your arms around
me. Might feel like he's the only star there.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that too. It's the herd.
Let me throw this out there. One guy to start your team around. You going Mookie Betts, you going Aaron Judge?
I mean, a big man who can control the strike zone, power that he has. I'm going to go with Aaron Judge.